Most people who walk every day are still dying 8 years earlier than they should, and the reason has nothing to do with how far they walk. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what happens to your heart, week by week when you walk every morning. I'll cover the exact step count where cardiovascular risk starts dropping, the molecular mechanism that morning walking triggers that evening walking simply can't replicate, and one finding that researchers say can make your 50-year-old heart function like it's 30. Stay with me until the end, because that last point changes everything about how you think about your morning routine. Let's start with a number that shocked me, 2,800. That's a daily step count, less than a 20-minute walk, where your risk of dying from cardiovascular disease begins to drop. Not a little, by 11%. That's from a meta-analysis in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. 12 studies, over 111,000 participants. But the benefits keep climbing. At 7,126 steps, your cardiovascular risk is cut by 51%. At 8,763 steps, your risk of dying from any cause drops by 60%. That's not a medication. That's a morning walk. And here's what most people miss. It's not just how many steps, it's how fast. Higher walking cadence provides additional mortality benefits independent of total step count. A brisk 30-minute walk beats a slow 60-minute shuffle every time. Within the first week, your resting heart rate begins to drop. Blood pressure starts responding. One study found reductions of up to 21 millimeters of mercury in systolic pressure with consistent walking. By month 1, your arteries are becoming more elastic. Walking pushes blood through in rhythmic waves that literally make arterial walls more pliable over weeks, directly reducing the workload on your heart with every beat. This is the number I want you to remember. 2 years of consistent aerobic exercise, performed by previously sedentary middle-aged adults, reversed the aging of the heart by up to 20 years. A 50-year-old heart, after 2 years of walking, had the structure and function of a 30-year-old heart, not 40, 30. Every 1 unit increase in VO2 max, which walking directly improves, is associated with 45 additional days of life expectancy. And moving from the bottom fitness quartile to just the next tier up cuts all-cause mortality risk by 50%. Now, here's what I promised you. The reason a morning walk is biologically different from an evening walk. Within the first hour after waking, your body releases a cortisol spike. This isn't stress cortisol. This is a timed, programmed pulse that sets your circadian rhythm, your body's master clock, for the entire day. It regulates wakefulness, metabolism, and cardiac rhythm. To trigger it properly, your eyes need natural morning light. Indoor light isn't bright enough. Your phone isn't bright enough. Most modern humans never deliver this signal to their body. When you walk outside in the morning, you do. A 2023 paper on the chronobiology of exercise found that morning aerobic activity synchronizes your autonomic nervous system in ways that reduce nocturnal blood pressure abnormalities, a major predictor of cardiac events. Evening walkers get the step count benefits, but the circadian synchronization belongs specifically to the morning. Here's what I want you to take away. At 2,800 steps, your heart disease risk starts falling. At 7,000 steps, you've cut it in half. And at 2 years of consistency, your heart can look 20 years younger. The only variable is whether you walk out the door tomorrow morning. If this was useful, subscribe. Every week, we translate the latest longevity research into exactly this format. No fluff, just the science. Next week, why people who sleep 8 hours still feel exhausted, and what your cortisol levels have to do with it. See you then.